We Hebrew Israelites. All praises. Yahawah, Yahawashi.
All praise to Yahawashi, Yahawashi.
Double honors to our elders, Greatmillstone.
Double honors to the elders of Greatmillstone.
Barak Ahtham, all you ahchyam out there that's pushing this true doctrine and doing it in sincerity, man. Just stay with it. You know, we ain't got long. This thing is about over. The elect is being sealed like every hour, every second of the day.
Yep. And it's beautiful too.
So, you know, we the last little sit down we did, we just went over Daniel's for the elect that's coming in. You know, going over a few breakdowns for them. And now we're gonna go over Revelation 13.
Yeah, and don't forget the nation of Israel consists of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are the Israelites. And out of those Israelites, we're looking for the elect. That's why we do these shows. Alright? Through the spirit of Yahawashi Yahawashi. Alright?
So we're going to get into Revelation 13.
Right.
And we're going to read through it. Read through what John the Revelator saw. And Revelation is what the vision John saw. So.
On the island of Patmos.
So we're going to get right on into it without further delay. Here are the scriptures. This is Revelation 13 and 1.
Right.
And I stood up on the sand of the sea and saw a beast raised up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head a name of blasphemy.
Alright. Now that beast is talking about the old Roman Empire. Okay? That's what that's talking about. The old Roman Empire. Alright?
Okay. And that's
and take me to Revelations 17 and 15.
Revelation 17 and 15.
Right.
And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest were the whore that said our people, and multitudes and nations and tongues.
Alright, now go back to the
And I stood up on the sand of the sea, and saw a beast raised up out of the sea.
So when he saw that beast, it come up out of the sea, right? Because he was on the island of Patmos and he seen that vision. And also, when you do the etymology on the sea, it also means unseen lands too. That word there, sea. So when he came up out of the sea, he came up out of unseen lands too. All right.
Also, that beast is these Edomite nations in their military. They come together, their military might to take down the nation of Israel, man.
Yeah, but that like we were saying, that beast right there is talking about the old Roman Empire.
Yeah.
All right. Keep going.
And it says, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and up on his horns 10 crowns, and up on his head the name of blasphemy.
Yeah, the name of blasphemy. And them 7 heads, and them 7 heads today, which is the the old Roman Empire, but them 7 heads will be today, in because America is the extension of the Roman Empire. The 7 heads would be Germania Major, Romanians, the French, the Spanish, German Minor, the British, and then you got the 10 horns. The 10 horns is Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, North Ireland, Greece, Ireland, England, and West Germany. All right.
Okay, and even in that last, it says blasphemy among the blue letter. Blasphemy comes from the Greek word.
Strong's G 988, blasphemia.
Blasphemia, which means slander or distraction, speech injurious to another's good name, a reproachful speech injurious to the divine majesty. which is the Most High.
So how did they do that? Doing contrary to the scriptures, setting up that doctrine and speaking all wickedness against the Most High. You see? So like we were saying, that beast is also known as the ancient Roman Empire, and we going into the future, which is America, and that beast is known as NATO and the EU. And I just gave you the 7 heads and the 10 horns. All right.
In verse 2, and that beast which I saw was like unto a leopard.
Now, who is that leopard? That's talking about Alexander. Okay. Pursuing Daniel's. Let's go to Daniel's chapter
8.
Yeah, no, Daniel's chapter 7.
7.
Yeah, Daniel chapter 7. I think it's verse 7. We're going to go straight to the point. Because in that, it's either 6 or 7, the verse. Talking about the leopard.
6.
Alright, now in Daniel chapter 7, you know that these are prophecies that Daniel seen, and you know it's the Babylonians, the Medio Persians. The Persians, you know, is Iran, go back to Elam. You know, the Medio, the Medes is the Japhetic people, okay? They go back to Japhet in the Table of Nations chapter 10. Then you got, let me go back. The Babylonians is the Cushites, okay, the Ethiopians. Then you had the Greeks, which is Alexander them. Now, and then you had the Romans, which was the Edomites. All right, Julius Caesar them. Okay.
Daniel 7:6. After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon his back of it 4 wings of a fowl. The beast had also 4 heads, and dominion was given unto it.
So that's telling you that's going into the 4 heads, that's going into Alexander generals, okay, which is Lycamus, Cassander, Ptolemy, Seleucus, okay, and then that's telling you that that's Alexander when he came into power. All right. Go back to Revelation.
Revelation 13:2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as feet of a bear.
So Alexander known as a leopard, and he known as a rough goat. All right. And the bear is Russian, because the reason why that bear symbol is in there, because Russia is gonna be is able to defend itself. It's gonna be a defense. All right, when you look up that word bear, all right, look up that word bear so we can see on the blue letter in Revelation 13:2, and that bear known as Russia.
Greek word.
Strong's G 715. Arctos. Arctos.
So you heard what he said.
To be possessed of unfailing strength, to be strong, to suffice, to be enough, to defend or ward off.
So it's able to defend and ward off. So when they go into Iran, Russia is going to be able to defend those countries, okay, and defend itself. All right. All right. And then look up the word lion there too, because the lion is the British. See what that.
Lion.
Because the British gonna shoot missiles on America too. You see.
Strong's G 3023.
Leon.
Leon.
A brave and mighty hero.
Yeah. That's all you got? Yeah, a brave and mighty hero?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah, so the British are gonna have courage to shoot missiles on America, basically. So that's what that is. A lion is with courage. All right.
Beast of courage.
Okay.
it says, and the dragon gave him the dragon gave him power, his power and his seat and great authority. And I saw one of his
You know who the dragon is? That's America. All right, or the old Roman Empire. Okay, keep that in mind. We talking about the old Roman Empire, and we talking about the extension of the Roman Empire too, which is America. Okay, all right, keep that in mind. Verse
3: I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death.
So how did that happen? When Septimius Severus came into power through the spirit of Yahawashi and wounded the old Roman Empire, you see, pursuing Revelation chapter 20, we ruled for them 1,000 years, but a little over 1,000 years because Septimius Severus was around 193 AD, and then you had the Diocletians, okay, all right, and Constantine came into power about what, 325 or 332, somewhere up in there. So with that, about 1,000 years, a little over 1,000 years, all right. And that's how the old Roman Empire was wounded, all right.
And his deadly wounds were healed.
Okay.
And all the world wondered after the beast.
The deadly wounds were healed, okay, and all the world wondered after the beast, okay.
That's Caesar Borgia.
Yeah, that's Caesar Borgia, them coming back into power after we fell in 1453. They were coming back into power through the Borgias, through Caesar Borgia, them during the Renaissance, okay, the rebirth. That's a French word, all right.
Verse 4: and they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast.
How did they worship the dragon? Off their philosophies, you see, going to their school systems, going to America school systems, okay. That's how the nation of Israel and these other nations worship the dragon, all right, which is America, okay.
And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Question: who is able to make war with him? And
like they
that beast is NATO and EU.
Yeah, that beast is the NATO and the EU, and just like we were saying, through how did they worship? Through their school system, through the way of life, their whole political system. That's how the beast was worshipped. The dragon was worshipped, okay, which is America, mainly America in the EU and NATO, okay.
Verse 5: and there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things of blasphemy.
And that's America, you see. That's America, because they do everything contrary to the scriptures. They pass homosexuality, everything, man. All the abominations you can think of, man, they do it. You see, they put up the picture of Caesar Borgia saying that's the Lord, and the Lord never looked like that. So they did everything. The Lord is a black man according to the scriptures. Okay, I'm saying black so you can understand, because Esau have brainwashed you. Esau the white man. Okay.
This is Daniel 7 and 7. After this I saw in the night vision and beheld a fourth beast dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. Yeah,
that's America. Their military might. They was going around slaughtering everybody. Okay.
It devoured, it breaks into pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and was diverse from all the beasts that were before it.
How was it diverse? Because in the ancient time, they would in the ancient Roman Empire, they would just put their family members in the seat. But now they would vote in. You got Democrat and Republicans. All right.
Yeah, that's this 7 is the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
That's what it's talking about.
Oh, okay. The Roman Empire. Yeah. Okay. The water.
Verse 8: I considered the horns and beheld there came up among them another little horn.
Yeah, that's the old Roman Empire. Salakia about that. The water for the brother corrected me. All right. That's the old Roman Empire. All right.
Verse 8, I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn,
Yeah.
before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
Yeah.
And behold, in their horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things.
Mm-hmm.
That's
America.
That's America.
Yeah, see, that's America right there. And the ones that plucked up, the 3 that was plucked up, I think that was the British, France, and Spain. I think that's who that was. All right.
Daniel's 8 and 10. And it waxed great even to the host of heaven, and it cast down some of the host of the stars to the ground and stamped upon them.
Right. Where you at?
8 and 10. Daniel's 8 and 10.
Okay. All right.
Yea, he magnified himself even to the prince of the host. By him the daily sacrifice was taken away.
So now it's jumping. That happened to us. America did that to us. And now it's jumping to Antiochus Epiphanes right there. The daily sacrifice was being taken away right there. And then from Maccabees, when you read in the Maccabees chapter, 2nd Maccabees chapter 6, it go into detail about how the daily sacrifice was taken away through the power of Antiochus Epiphanes, okay, which was an Edomite.
Matter of fact, I'm going to go back and start reading at 9, because it said in that other Daniel, the little horn was America. And I'm going to show you how this little horn was a different one. It says, Daniel's 8 and 9, and out of one of them came forth a little horn, which waxed exceedingly great, toward the south and toward the east and toward the pleasant land. And it waxed great even to the host of the heaven, and it cast down some of the host and of the stars to the ground and stamped upon them. Yea, he magnified himself even to the prince of the host, and by him the daily sacrifice was taken away, and the place of his sanctuary was cast down. And an host was given him against the daily sacrifice by reason of transgression. And it cast down the truth to the ground. And it practiced and prospered. Then I heard one saint speaking, and another saint said unto the certain saint which spake,
These are Israelites, okay?
How long shall be the vision concerning the daily sacrifice and the transgressions of desolation, to give both the sanctuary and the host to be trodden down under foot? And he said unto me, unto 2,300 days.
Yeah, that equal up to 5 years, because that's how long Antiochus did it. That's how long the sanctuary was trodden up underfoot. 5 years, okay?
Then shall the sanctuary be cleansed.
So that's going into 2nd Maccabees chapter 6, and I'm going to have this brother touch on it just a little bit. 2nd Maccabees chapter 6, and just touch on a little bit what Antiochus was doing.
Start up top.
Yeah.
2nd Maccabees 6 and 1.
Right.
Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their fathers and do not live after the laws of God.
Right. So that's telling you that Antiochus Epiphanes was trying to cut Israel off from keeping their law. So therefore, when they do that, they become Gentiles. You see? All right.
And to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem, and to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympius.
See? The daily sacrifice is being taken away. They putting blasphemy in there, man. You see? That's what Antiochus was doing, man. During the time of the Maccabees, okay?
And that in Gerizim of Jupiter, the defender of strangers, as they did desire that dwelled in the place, the coming in of the mischief was sore and grievous to the people. For the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the Gentiles.
See? Taking away the daily sacrifice. All right?
Who dallied with harlots and had to do with women within the circuit of the holy places, and besides that brought in things that were not lawful.
See? So they took away the daily sacrifice. So, you know, You just wanted to touch on that to show you what was happening, to prove the point that was in Daniel. Okay?
Back in Revelations 13. 13:5.
Right.
And there were given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemy.
That's America. You keep that in mind. We talking about America now. We jumping back and forth. Now we talking about America. All right.
And power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months.
So that equal up to three years, and then from that, 3.5 years, and then they go from 350 years. All right.
And he opened his mouth and blasphemed against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven.
Yeah, so you got to remember we talking about America, which is America's extension from the Roman Empire. All right.
And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given unto him all over the kindreds and tongues and nations.
So them Edomites wore us out as a people. You see? They slaughtered us as a people. And that's why they doing what they doing now, because the power was given to them to rule right now, the so-called white man in America. You see? All right.
Daniel 7:21. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them.
See? That's Israel. Israel is the only saints. All right. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So you can understand.
Revelation 13:8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him.
How do they worship him? Through their way of life, and the way it's set up, the structure of life. Okay? Because they took all the customs from the old Roman Empire and they implement them today through their schools, through their laws, through their pharmaceutical products. Everything's in Latin too. A lot of them things in Latin or in Greek, because you know that's the way they do, man. That's the way the Roman Empire was doing. And then a lot of the planets was named after a lot of the planets. A lot of the planets is named after Greeks, Greek names.
Stars,
and we just showed you in the Maccabees that they had Jupiter, you see, in the sanctuary. So they're just showing you this extension of the Roman Empire all over again. And if it ain't in Latin, it's in Greek. You see? All right.
And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose name are not given in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world.
Yeah.
That's them the Edomites.
Yeah, read that again.
It says, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names were not written in the book of life of the Lamb.
That's the Edomites, and that's 2/3 of Jake too. You see? Because they love this system. They love this way of life. And they love Caesar Borgia too. Alright?
Slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
So that's letting you know right here. If any man have an ear, let him hear. You see? These prophecies. And what's happening. Alright?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yeah. And when John was speaking, he was talking about the Roman Empire, what they were doing to the saints. So who ruling the Roman Empire? Who in rulership? The so-called white man. Esau. So that's telling you right there. Alright?
And it's showing us reincarnation.
Yep.
It's all happening, like you said, in the Roman Empire, and it's talking about America. You know. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yep.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Yep. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And that word patient means suffering. Look that up on the blue letter. See what patience is.
Here
See the definition of patience.
Patience.
Strong's G 5281. Upamane.
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 It's a Greek word. It says steadfast, consistency, endurance. Steadfast, waiting for, patiently waiting, enduring, sustaining, perseverance.
So that's telling you right there. All right.
Okay.
I was trying to think of something. I can't remember
This
what it
is
is.
Revelation 13 and 11.
Yeah.
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And he had two horns like a lamb. And he spake as a dragon.
All right. That's the same way. That's the same way. I mean, them two horns represent Democrat and Republican. Okay, that's what they represent. And I can't remember the old Roman Empire. What is it?
The plebeians were the Democrats and the patricians were the Republicans.
Yeah.
The plebeians were for the poor.
Yeah.
The patricians were the rich.
Right. The water. Sometimes I can't remember, man. Sometimes I can't remember.
It says, and I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Yeah,
and that's what they do. They come over when they came over here. They was cool with you, you see, bringing that so-called Christianity over here, and when they came, they said, yeah, we're gonna do right, but they end up being a dragon, running around slaughtering and destroy people. That's what they doing right now, and they still doing it. Okay. You see? So that's America for you. You see? Fork tongue. The devils. Deceivers. That's what the word devil means. Alright?
And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwelleth therein to worship the first beast.
The Roman Empire, that whole structure, that whole system. You see? Alright?
Whose deadly wounds were healed.
See? Whose deadly wounds were healed. Okay?
And he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from the heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
How he do that? Nagasaki and Hiroshima, one of them. And he's still dropping bombs everywhere. Dropping
atomic bomb.
Yeah, during the time of the Vietnam conflict. He's still doing it right now as we speak. What you think he's doing in the Middle East?
Vietnam, they dropped napalm.
You see?
Okay.
What you think they're doing in the Middle East right now? Dropping bombs on people, man. Alright.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. So
yeah. So you got to remember that image is the whole political structure of the old Roman Empire. They implementing it today. And it's not just about Caesar Borgia. It's mainly that whole political structure, okay, of the ancient Roman Empire. And they implementing it today, all right?
Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
That's why they go around and spread that democracy, and that so-called Christianity, so if you don't listen to them, they'll destroy you. They'll drop bombs on you. You see, like they're doing in the Middle East today.
Them folks don't want that damn shit in their country, man.
Man, they don't want to be backwards with women over men.
Women over men. Yeah.
And flaming faggots running everywhere.
Yeah.
Homosexuals running everywhere, man. You see? So America, if you don't want to do what they say, they drop bombs on you. If you don't want your woman over you. You see? So that's what they're doing. That's them being a dragon again. Alright?
Verse 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark that is in the right hand or in their foreheads.
That's that chip. So if you take that chip, you're going to be put to death, man. Look up that word mark right there in the blue letter. And that word mark is charagma, but we're going to look it up in the blue letter because that's what you're supposed to do. Look up words, okay? And it's in the Greek, so you're supposed to look up these words.
Strong's G 5480.
Chagma, charagma.
Charagma. You
A
see?
stamp, an implanted mark.
So they're going to try to implement a chip, which is that RFID chip. They got plenty of information on the internet to show you that chip, they're going to try to put it in you. All you got to do is type in RFID chip. They got plenty of information on that. Only an idiot would not go and research that. You see? Only an idiot, only a scatterbrain would not research that and find out what that chip is. You see? But we telling you through the spirit of Yahawashi that that's that chip. That's that RFID chip. And you got scatterbrains out there like General Gehenna, General Scatterbrain. You see? And you got Nate Satan is saying that that's not the chip. But the Most High, man, hey, the Most High got them dudes marked, man. Got them dudes marked, man. And you people that's following them dudes, you're gonna be marked for death, just like them, man. You see, them dudes are sold out, man. Either if you teaching that's not the RFID chip that they gonna try to put in you, you either sold out or you don't know. You see, and if you don't know, you ain't got no business teaching, because you leading the flock astray. You see? All right.
Verse 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
Small and great. That's Israel. You know, Israel in bondage. Israel small among the nations. I mean, that's going into babies too. They're going to try to put it in your kids when you have babies. Slide it in them. You see? While you ain't looking. Then that's going into bondage, because we in bondage too as a people. And to the people that's in prison. All right?
Yeah, that's why we got them SSN numbers.
Yep, Social Security. Yep.
But you know we in bondage.
Tracking device.
To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yep. In their right hand or in their forehead. So they got it, man. All you got to do is type in RFID chip. You see? Google it. YouTube it. Stop being lazy.
Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand.
What's the whole image and the mark? That the whole system of tracking you, trying to be a cashless society, having Esau control you, having him telling you where you can go. You see, trying to be like the Most High. So if you take that chip, the Most High has no need for you, because you are bowing down to man and letting man control you. So he's going to kill you, and he's going to read it.
The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Yep.
And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Yeah, and we don't care about the 2/3. All we care about is the elect. That's why we put these videos up warning the elect, you know, watch out. Because these prophets are coming to pass, and Yahawashi about to show back up and deliver us up out of here. But the 2/3, they just going to be put to death, because they're going to bow down. They mark. Anyway. And don't say, they already got a chip. Most High say 2/3 going to be put to death. So that's what it's going to be. You see? And he said it will call small, great, rich, and free and bond. So I'm telling you.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich, poor, free, and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads.
So the elect not going to take that chip. If you take that chip, you're not part of the elect.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark,
Yep.
or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
You're not going to be able to get no groceries, man. You're not going to be able to have no bank account. You're not going to have no medical assistance, no nothing. You see? You're not going to be able to open up no business, no nothing, if you don't got that chip. So that's what that's talking about. You ain't going to be able to buy nor sell nothing. You can't get no products. You ain't going to be able to stock your stores. You ain't going to be able to sell nothing to nobody if you got that chip. I mean, if you don't take that chip. So that's what this so-called white man is trying to do, which is Esau, which is the devil. He's trying to get people to take that chip. Okay? And the Bible says, and that's the Lord, and that's one of the commandments of the Lord. Don't take that chip. That's his word.
And verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right.
Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his name is 666.
Let's go back to that barcode. Which, what does that barcode do? It tracks his product. So if you take that chip, you're going to be a product of Esau, and he's going to track you. You see? That's what that is. And that 6 in there, you're going to get it. You looking at it?
Still,
that 6 in there is
stigma, the last 6.
Stigma, which means a cut or an incision. So you better not put no cuts in your body or get no incision in your body. The scriptures tell you that's against the law. What's that? Leviticus 19 and 28. Read that.
Leviticus 19 and 28.
Right.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
Yeah. So
you not print any marks upon you. I am the Lord Yahawah.
So that's a commandment right there. You don't do it. What you got?
Say, like the brothers say, you take that chip, you know. The ones of us who don't take the chip, the Most High gonna take care of us, man.
That's right.
We won't be thirsty, we won't be hungry. See, so it's for the elect not to take the chip. The elect not gonna take the chip. We're gonna go as far as, hey man, we gotta kill us.
No, that's what it's gonna be.
Some of us gonna be first in line. Shit, fuck it. Give me the guillotine, shoot me in the head.
Yeah, we want out of here anyway.
You know, we was just talking. Hey, the Most High might try you all the way up to the guillotine. And when they let that razor down, when it get almost to your throat,
He gonna give you that power.
He give you the power. The guillotine split right open on your neck and break the guillotine open. He might give you that power at that particular point, man.
Just like in that, and then to, you know, even though there's something else, just like in that movie, The Chronicles, Esau kept telling you he's a apex predator in that movie, The Chronicles, man. You need to look at the word apex mean the summit, extreme end. You see, and then the predator means somebody who just rob you, slaughter you, take what you got, scheme on you. So what he was telling you is Esau is the extreme end of all robbers.
Good.
That's what he was telling you. And in that movie, it's funny because when Jake showed Esau, we talking about the Chronicles, the new movie. When Jake showed Esau the powers, you know, he touched the powers and showed Esau how to work it. and then the blood was coming out their mouth, that was out their nose. Every time they did something, that was symbolic to let you know that they was a sacrifice. You see?
Yeah, like you said, apex is to the summit.
Yeah.
Where did they go? They went to that tall, that needle building, all the way up to the top. He went to that top of that building.
Yep.
You remember?
Yeah.
He was flying. He went to the top of that building. He had went to the, I guess, the highest building in that little city.
And then when they got the powers and Jake figured out how to fly, he was showing Esau, and Esau was going crazy, wanting to rule everything and slaughter everything. He wanted, and Jake flew up in the clouds and saw Esau while he was going crazy and tried to help him. What happened to Jake? He ended up getting killed. Because Jake always trying to help the enemy, and he ended up getting killed. And then when the Edomite died in that movie, the one that was way past wicked, which all of them are way past wicked, he took him back up into the mountains and showed you that's where he was from, the mountains. You see?
Straight to the mountain.
Straight to the mountain. And then the other one flied off like basically saying not all white people are the same. Y'all all wicked. Like y'all just say today. Y'all all wicked and scheme. So it's just showing you in the movie, man. Esau show you every time. So with that, I hope you brothers learn something. So with that, all praises to Yahawah, Yahawashi.
Yahawashi, Yahawashi.
Double honors to the elders, the GMS.
Double honors to the elders, GMS.
And salute all you brothers on the highways and byways putting in work. You see? And this was for the elect. I ain't studying the rest of you people. You people scatterbrains. Alright, shalom.
Shalom.